And so yung i-discuss natin ngayon is perpetuity. So it is another type of annuity in which the payments continue indefinitely. So when you say indefinite, hindi natin alam kung kailan siya matatapos or wala siyang fixed maturity date. Unlike dun sa naunang tatlo na diniscuss natin, syempre alam natin kung kailan matatapos yung flow ng pera, kung kailan matatapos yung paghuhulog, pagbabayad ba, or yung mga withdrawals dito, indefinite siya. I mean, tuloy-tuloy, hindi natin alam kung kailan mag-e-end. So mostly, perpetuity yung ginagamit sa malalaking company wherein yung mga company na continues to exist indefinitely. So, yun nga, pangmatagalang company. Ito yung gamit nila. Ayan, so to get the to get the value of P, so dun sa nauna nating diniscuss, hindi ba? Ayan. So, di ba P is equal to A times 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over I times 1 plus I raised to n. So, ngayon kapag ihiwalayin ko lang to, so P is equal to A times 1 plus I raised to n over 1 I over I times 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over 1 plus I raised to n. So, ito, cancel. So, meron tayong P is equal to A times 1 over I minus 1 over 1 plus I. So, ano yung n natin? So, again, n natin is infinity since indefinite nga yung number of periods. Or yung pagbabayad natin continues indefinitely. So, infinite yung n. Infinity. So, magiging sagot dyan. So, any number raised to infinity, positive infinity, the answer is infinity. So, ito magiging infinity na, hindi ba? So, any number divided by infinity, the answer is 0. So, 0 na to. So, ang mangyayari, P is equal to A over I. So, doon natin yung nakuha ng A over I. Ayan. So, same process pa din, kagaya nung mga nauna. Dito lang, hindi natin makukuha syempre. Since indefinite siya, hindi mo makukuha yung future worth niya. Puro present worth lang, di ba? Unless, ang hinahanap mong amount is somewhere na known. Basta dun sa known na period. Okay. So, and para madaling maintindihan, ito yung problem natin. So, what amount of money invested today at ito ay 15%. Wala na isama. So, 15% interest can provide the following scholarship. So, 30,000 pesos at the end of each year for 6 years. 40,000 for the next 6 years and 50,000 thereafter. So, when you read the word thereafter, meaning to say, nagko-continue siya ng tuloy-tuloy. Hindi mo alam kung kailan mag-end yung paghulog nun. So, let's draw the cash flow diagram para mas madali natin maintindihan. Yeah. So, sa first 6 years, naghulog ng 30,000. Ay, hindi pala. Ito pala, bale, withdrawals na. Kumbaga parang special. So, pataas na. Yung investment pala yan. Ayan. So, 30,000 for the first 6 years. Okay. Then, 40,000 for the next 6 years. And 50,000 thereafter. So, 50,000 from this period hanggang, yun, indefinite. So, ito lang lalagay ko. Tapos, tuloy-tuloy siya. Ayan. Continue yung pagbayad na itong 50,000. Ito ay 50,000. Ano? Okay. Tapos, ang hinahanap natin, wait lang. Ang hinahanap natin is yung investment. That is the present worth. So, magkano yung in-invest at year 0 para makakuha ka ng gantong withdrawal. So, 30,000 sa first 6 years. Tapos, 40,000 sa next 6 years. And then, 50,000 sa mga susunod na taon. So, magkano dapat yung investment mo at 15% interest. Okay. So, ganun lang din. To get the value of P, so we'll have to get the sum of all these payments. So, iba-ibang annuity yan. So, P is equal to present worth nung 30K, present worth nung 40K, and then present worth nitong 50K. So, present worth nito, kung mapapansin nyo, this is ordinary annuity. Nag-start siya sa end ng, nag-start siya sa end ng period. End ng first period. Wait lang, papalit ako na. Dito siya nag-start. Yan. So, ibig sabihin ordinary annuity. So, kung natin yung present worth niya, so that is 30K, 30,000 times 1 plus I raised to n is number of payments. So, ilan yung 30,000 pesos na payments mo? That is 6 minus 1 over I times 1 plus I raised to n. Yan. So, again, sa ordinary annuity, yung present worth niya is 1 year ahead of the first payment. So, kung ito yung first payment mo, dito yung present worth niya, hindi ka na magko-compound. So, ganyan na lang. Next, itong 40K naman. So, plus 40,000 times, so present worth niya. So, ganun din, 1.15 raised to 6 payments minus 1 over 0.15 times 1.15 raised to 6. So, yan lang ba? So, hindi. Dahil nag-start siya, so deferred siya eh. Nag-start siya sa year 7, yung first payment nung 40K. Yung present worth niya, again, is 1 year ahead of the first payment. So, kung ito yung first payment mo, nasa year 7, yung present worth niya is nandito sa year 6. Tapos, i-compound mo siya, pabalik sa year 0. Magiging 1 plus I raised to negative 6. Next, ang 50,000 na payment natin. So again, itong 50,000 continues indefinitely. Ibig sabihin, siya ay perpetuity. So to get the value of the present worth of these payments, so yan ay A over I lang. So ito yan. Present worth nga is A over I. So ang A dyan, ang annuity is yung 50,000. Ang I natin is 15%. Pero again, deferred siya. Perpetuity siya, pero deferred. Yung first payment niya, nag-start sa year 13. Yan. So, ang mangyari, compound natin siya. So, again, ganun pa rin, gagaya ng sa ibang annuity. Yung present worth niya is 1 year ahead. So, kung nasa year 13 siya, sa year 13, yung present worth mo, nandito sa year 12. So, kapag kinumpound natin siya, so, times 1 plus 0.15 raised to negative 12. Okay. Ayan, tapos kunin natin yung value ng P. So, solving for this, so ay 3.7845 plus 40,000 times solving for this part, so 1.6361 plus 62,302.3834. So, pag in-add mo siya lahat, in total, yung present worth natin or yung amount na kailangan nating i-invest to get these withdrawals ay 241,281.2834 pesos. Gets ba? So, same lang din siya nung mga nauna. Mas madali lang yung formula niya. Kasi nga, A over I lang. Yan. So, next. Next is capitalized cost naman. Capitalized cost is one of the most important applications of perpetuity. The capitalized cost of any property is the sum of the first cost and the present worth of all cost of replacement, operation, and maintenance for a long time or forever. So, itong capitalized cost, di ba? Again, ito nga, yung perpetuity nga is ginagamit natin siya or ginagamit siya madalas ng malalaking company which continues indefinitely, hindi ba? So, when we say capitalized cost, once na let's say, invest ka sa isang equipment, hindi lang naman yung capital mo dun is hindi lang yung mismong pinambili mo ng equipment na yon, but lahat ng magiging gastos mo sa kanya like replacement or maintenance or yung lahat ng cost for its operation. So, yun yung kino-compute natin dito sa capitalized cost. So, meron tayong 3 cases. So, first one is no replacement, only maintenance, and or operation every period. So, again, no replacement, operation, and maintenance lang. Again pala, capitalized cost is first cost plus summation ng present worth ng replacement, maintenance, and operation. Okay. So, sa first case natin, meron lang tayong first cost and the present worth of perpetual operation and or maintenance. So, when we say perpetual, that is indefinite. And to determine the capitalized cost of a structure that requires an initial investment of 1.5 million and an annual maintenance of 150,000, interest is 15%. Yan. So, yung first cost natin dito ay yung initial investment which is 1.5 million pesos. Then, meron daw tayong annual maintenance na 150,000. Again, yung 150,000 ay perpetual. So, indefinite. So, i-draw natin. Ang kailangan natin again is yung present worth nung maintenance. Okay, so i-draw natin yung CFD niya. Yung present worth. Ito ay 150,000. Continuous indefinite. Ayan, so, since perpetual nga siya, or, yun nga, basta nakita nyo capitalized cost, yung maintenance niyan is perpetual, or, yun nga, continuous indefinite. So, P is equal to, ang A natin is 150,000 over I. Interest rate is 15%. So, yung present worth natin ay 1 million. Yung capitalized cost, again, that is first cost plus summation ng present worth. So, first cost is 1.5 million plus 1 million na dito, total present worth ng maintenance. So, yung capitalized cost natin is 2.5 million pesos. Ayan, nagets ba? Okay, next naman. So, replacement. So, ang next naman is replacement. So, kanina is maintenance. So, ngayon naman is replacement. So, unlike maintenance, yung replacement kasi, hindi siya taon-taon, di ba? Hindi siya taon-taon na nire-replace. Depende siya sa, tawag dito. Depende siya sa useful life ng isang equipment or ng isang, kumbaga kung ano man yung, dito, kung ano man yung pinag-investa natin. So, depende siya sa useful life, yung replacement. Unlike maintenance nga na annual, yung replacement is, let's say, every 3 years, every 5 years, every 10 years, ka magpapalit ng isang equipment or ng isang planta, ganun. Ayan. So, to get the value of the present worth, the perpetual replacement, so ito yung gagawin natin. So, yung X, sorry. Ayan. So, yung X, ito nga yung present worth nung X is the present worth nung replacement natin. Ayan. Tapos, yung S is yung amount na kailangan para ma-replace siya. So, yung amount na kailangan mo para i-replace siya. So, let's say, para makabili ka ng isang equipment, kailangan mo ng 50,000. So, yun yun. Kung magkano mo mabibili yung equipment. So, that is S. And then yung K is every ilang years mo ba siyang i-replace. So, that is K. Ayan. So, yung I, again, that is still the interest. So, example. So, a new engine was installed by a textile plant at a cost of 300,000 and projected to have a useful life of 15 years. So, at the end of its useful life, it is estimated to have a salvage value of 30,000. So, determine its capitalized cost if interest is 18% compounded annually. So, yung first cost natin is 300,000. So, ang useful life is 15 years. So, every 15 years ka magpapalit. Every 15 years, kailangan mo na mag-replace nung, engine. Yan. So, it is estimated to have a salvage value of 30,000. So, after 15 years, pag ni-replace mo siya, pwede mo pa siyang maibenta ng 30,000 pesos. So, let's draw its cash flow diagram. So, cash flow diagram. So, ito ay every 15 years ka mag-replace. So, 45. Yung X. Diba? Yung total present worth niya. So, anong sabi? Anong sabi sa atin? So, yung unang cost ng pagbili mo, that is 300,000. Tapos, kapag after 15 years, magre-replace ka na, siyempre, ang ibabayad mo, again, 300,000 pa rin. Pero pwede mo siyang ibenta ng 30,000, hindi ba? Kasi meron kang salvage value na 30,000. So, yung salvage value, yun yung price na pwede mo siyang ibenta after its useful life. Ayan. So, ito, ganun din. So, year 30, 300,000. Pero, pwede mo pa rin siyang ibenta ng 30,000. So, same here. 300. Dito, 30. So, simplify natin to. Pwede ko na siyang ibawas, hindi ba? So, yung magiging, magiging cash flow diagram natin. So, kung ito, nabawasan na ng 30,000, magiging, na lang siya, 270,000. 270,000 na lang yung cost ng replacement o yung kailangan nating pera dahil nga, meron nga sa salvage value na 30,000. Okay. So, ayan, to get the value of x, so ito nga, so x is s over 1 plus I raised to k minus 1. So, yung s is yung amount na needed for replacement, so that is 270,000. So, 1 plus I raised to k. So, yung k again is yung kung ilan yung number of years, yung useful life pala niya. Yan. So, 15 minus 1. So, solving for x, sorry. Ito pala siya na-solve pa. So, 270,000 over 1. Ano ba yung natin? 18. 1.18 is to 15 minus 1. Ayan. So, ito ay, wala. 2460.4173. 41. Tama ba yung inano ko? Ay, 270 pala. Sorry. 270,000 pala siya. 27 lang ilagay ko. Ayan. So, 24604.1738. 24604.1738. So, yun yung value ng present worth ng replacement. So, again, capitalized cost yung hinahanap natin. So, that is first cost plus present worth ng replacement. So, 300,000 plus 24604.1738. Ito ay 324,604.1738. Yan. So, ito naman, kapag magkasama na yung replacement and maintenance. So, yun yung third case natin. So, kapag magkasama yung replacement and maintenance, so same pa din. So, first cost plus present worth no maintenance plus present worth ng replacement. So, ito yung problem. Determine the capitalized cost of a research laboratory which requires 5 million for original construction, 100,000 at the end of every year for the first 6 years, then 120,000 each year thereafter for operating expenses, and 500,000 every year, every 5 years pala, for replacement of equipment with interest at 12% per annum. Okay, so let's solve for this. Ano yung first cost natin? So, yung first cost natin dito would be 5 million. 5 million. Tapos, operating expenses. So, for operating expenses, so we have 100,000 at the end of each year for 5 years. And 120,000 each year thereafter. So, when we say thereafter, again, indefinite. So, let's draw the cash flow diagram nung sa operating expenses. So, CFD ng operation. So, for 6 years, 100,000. Tapos, 120,000 each year naman. So, sa mga susunod na taon. Hanap natin ay present worth. So, ito ay for 6 years. Ay, sorry. For 6 years, 100,000. Tapos yung mga susunod na taon, 120,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tapos tuloy-tuloy yan. 120,000. Next, 500,000 naman ay yung replacement naman. So, dala natin yung CFD. Dala natin yung CFD ng replacement. So, 500,000 every 5 years. So, walang sinabi na salvage value ng laboratory. 100,000. So, ay every 5 years. So, first, let's get the value of P. So, dito sa operation, present worth ng operation. So, meron tayong ordinary annuity and then meron tayong perpetuity for operating expenses. So, first, let's solve for the present worth of the ordinary annuity or yung 100,000 pesos na tawag dito, na operating expenses natin. 100,000 times 1.12 raised to n. So, ang n natin is 6. n minus 1 over 1.12 raised to 6 times 0.12. Tapos, plus 120,000 over, ito na pala, dito na ako. Ayan. So again, ito ay continuous indefinitely, so perpetuity siya. Present worth is simply A over I. So 120,000 divided by 0.12. Pero again, yung first payment niya, nag-start siya sa year 7. Since nag-start siya sa year 7, yung present worth na ito talaga ay nandito sa year 6. So, i-compound pa natin siya papunta sa year 0. So, times 1.12 raised to negative 6. So, P equal to, wait lang. Wala na, ayun ang gumana ng calculus. Sorry. Ayan, pero pag sinolve niya siya, hindi ko na iisa-isahin kasi ayaw gumana ng calculus. Pero pag sinolve niya siya, the answer would be 771.8535. Pakira-check na lang din kung tama itong sagot ko. Okay, so ito yung present worth ng operating or operation. Tapos, present worth naman ng replacement, so that is x. To solve for this, so that is s over 1 plus I raised to k minus 1. So, yung s ulit, narin dito, ito nga, yung amount needed para dito, mag-replace ng equipment. So, that is 500,000 over 1 plus, ang I is 0.12 raised to k. Ang k ay every 5 years, so 5 minus 1. So, solving for k, solving for x, so this is 655,873.8831. Next. Complete naman natin yung mismong capitalized cost. So, capitalized cost, again, that is first cost plus present worth ng operating expenses plus present worth ng replacement. So, 5 million plus 917771.8535 plus 655.873 ay 655,873.8831. So, solving for capitalized cost. So, ito ay 6,573,645.730. Gets ba? Yan. So, ito ay application lang naman. Application ng unwitty. Yun lang itatandaan nyo sa capitalized cost. Yung capitalized cost is first cost plus summation ng lahat ng present worth. Okay. So, next topic. And so, our next topic would be amortization. So, amortization is any method of repaying debt. The principal and interest included, usually by a series of equal payments at equal interval of time. So, ito, another application of annuity. So, dito sa amortization, kailangan lang natin gumawa ng amortization schedule. So, ano ba yung amortization schedule? So, doon natin makikita magkano ba yung nagiging interest per year, magkano na ba yung nabawas kapag nagbayad tayo ng gantong amortization. So, yun si amortization, yun yung annuity mismo. Kunwari, kumuha ka ng bahay. Kumuha ka ng bahay. Tapos yung monthly na binabayad mo, let's say installment mo siya ngayon, hindi mo siya binayaran ng cash. Yung monthly binabayad mo, that is amortization. So, yan, gagawa tayo ng amortization schedule para makikita natin ano ba yung, magkano na ba yung nagiging interest ng pera natin, magkano na ba yung nabawas natin, or magkano na lang yung hindi natin nababayaran. Okay. So, ano ba yung makikita natin sa amortization? So, first, number of periods. Next, outstanding principal at beginning of period. Dapat gumawa na lang ako ng table. Pero yan na. Dito na eh. Next, interest due at the end of period. Next, payment. Next, principal repaid at end of period. Ayan. Sorry, ang pangat ng sulat ko. So, try natin siya dito sa first example. So, a debt of 5,000 with interest of 12% compounded semi-annually. 12% compounded semi-annually, okay, is to be amortized by equal payments over the next 3 years, first due in 6 months. So, find the semi-annual payment and construct an amortization schedule. Yan. So, equal yung payments niya since amortization nga siya equal. So, itong payment na to, yung lalagay natin dito sa payment, ay equal din siya dapat. Lahat ng payments ay equal. Unless may sinabing ibang payment, hindi ba? So, ano yung magiging period natin? I mean, ilan yung magiging period? So, babayaran mo siya for 3 years, pero since semi-annual, bayaran mo siya for 3 years, pero since semi-annual yung payments, yung N natin magiging times 2. So, magiging 6 periods. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, kunin natin yung magkano ba yung magiging payment. So, ang hinahanap natin dyan ay A. So, meron tayong present worth na 5,000. 12%. So, 1 point. So, ang A is equal to P times I times 1 plus I raised to N over 1 plus I raised to N minus 1. So, 5,000 times 1. 5,000 times 1 po plus. So, ang I natin, that is 12%, pero compounded semi-annually, so divided by 2. So, yung I natin is 6% na lang. So, 5,000 times 1 plus 0.06 raised to N na 6 periods times, ang I is 0.06 over 1.06 raised to 6 minus 1. So, yung A natin, solve natin. 5,000 times 1.06 raised to 6 times 0.06. 1.06. So, ang payment natin or ang I natin or ang amount ng amortization is 1,016.8131. So, for dun sa 6 periods natin, ang babayaran natin is 1,016.8131. So, sulat natin dito lahat ng payments. So, 1016.8131. Yan. Next, paano natin pupunuin yan? Paano natin pupunuin itong table na to? So, first, ano yung outstanding principal at the beginning of the period? So, sa period 1, magkano pa ba yung utang mo? So, that is 5,000. Ang beginning ng period kasi nito, diba kung period 1, ang beginning niya is year 0. So, sa year 0, hindi ka pa nagbabayad ng utang mo. Ibig sabihin, ang utang mo pa dun ay 5,000. So, magkano yung magiging interest niya paglipas ng isang taon? So, that would be 5,000 times I. So, para makuha to, ito ay P times I. So, ang P natin, 5,000 times I na 6% times 0.06. So, 300. So, ito namang principal repaid at end of the period. Principal repaid at end of the period. Ito ay A minus I. So, A minus I. So, ito yun. 1,016.8131 minus 300. Lang. So, ito ay 716.8131. Okay. Tapos, next. Babalik tayo dito. So, outstanding principal at beginning of the period. So, since nakabayad ka na nga, di ba, nakabayad na ka na ng first payment, magkano na lang yung matitira dun sa, magkano na lang yung utang mo. So, to get that, ito yung outstanding principal at the beginning of the period minus principal repaid at the end of the period. So, 5,000 minus 716.8131. So, 4,283.1869. Tapos, ganun lang din. Same lang ulit. So, ito ay P times I. So, 4,283.1869 times I na 6%. So, 211, hindi pala, 256.9912 Tapos, subtract yung amortization dun sa interest. So, ito yung principal repaid. So, 759.82. So, subtracting yung principal dun sa principal repaid. Principal dun sa principal repaid. So, we get 3523.3577. Tapos, ito ulit, i-multiply niya sa interest. So, 211.4015. So, amortization minus interest. Nako, 805.4116. Sulat ko na lahat Same process lang yan, tapos recheck mo lang. 163.0768. Sinulat ko na. Yan. So, ito yung amortization schedule natin. So, paano nyo malalaman kung tama ba yung ginawa nyong amortization schedule? Dapat almost equal yung outstanding principal dun sa principal repaid at the end of the period. And so, principal at the beginning, tapos principal repaid at the end of the period. Ibig sabihin, nabayaran mo na yung utang mo. Tapos, paano pa? Ano pang isang pang check niya? Kunin niyo yung total neto. Kunin niyo yung total neto. Ang total nito ay 5,000,088. Kasi itong nasa last column natin. So, ito kasi yung lahat nung binayad natin. Lahat nung binayad natin minus interest. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, kung dapat ang total nito equal dun sa amount na inutang mo. Okay. Tapos, ito naman. Kunin nyo yung total na itong lahat ng payments natin. So, that is 6,100.8786. So, ito naman yung magiging future amount. So, future amount to. Ito yung present amount. Ito yung magiging future amount. Tapos, kunin nyo yung total na itong interest. So, that is 11.8771. So, again, di ba, ang interest is future worth minus present worth. So, para ma-check din siya, subtract nyo itong future worth dito sa present worth. So, subtracting, ang makukuha ay 1100.8698. So, almost the same lang din. Ibig sabihin, tama yung amortization schedule natin. So, yun lang yung pang-check natin. So, again, kailangan almost the same yung outstanding principal dito sa last period, tsaka yung principal repaid. And then, equal yung total ng principal repaid dun sa amount na inutang nyo. Okay, so next example. So, a debt of 10,000 with interest. With interest at the rate of 20% compounded semi-annually is to be amortized by 5 equal payments at the end of each 6 months. The first payment is to be made after 3 years. So, find the semi-annual payment and construct an amortization schedule. So, anong sabi? So, first, gagawa mo na ako ng amortization schedule. Period. Outstanding principal, interest, payment, principal, repaid. So, a debt of 10,000 with interest at the rate of 20% compounded semi-annually is to be amortized by 5 equal payments at the end of each 6 months. So, 5 payments lang tayo na semi-annual. Pero, yung first payment niya, nag-start siya after 3 years pa. Meaning, deferred yung pagbayad. So, i-draw natin yung CFD para mas madaling maintindihan. So, nangutang ka ng 10,000. Tapos, yung first payment mo is made after 3 years. Take note na ang ano natin ay semi-annual. So, semi-annual. So, yung I natin is 20% over 2. So, that is 10%. Since semi-annual siya, yung first payment natin is made after 3 years or after 6 periods dahil nga semi-annual. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yan. So, again, nung sabi ko, yung first payment is made after 6 years pa. Ay, mali pala. Line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, first payment mo is after 6 years. Ay, after 6 period pa. Tapos, anong sabi? Meron kang 5 equal payments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yan. So, ito ay unknown, yung amount ng amortization. Pero yung present worth natin or yung utang natin is 10,000. Yan. So, first, kunin natin kung magkano ba yung semi-annual payments natin or yung annuity or yung amortization natin. So, how do we get the value of A? So, kunin ko na lang siya sa P. So, P is equal to itong amortization na to. So, A times 1 point, ito. So, ang I natin is 10%. 1.1 raised to, ano yung N natin? So, 5 payments to, therefore, ito ay 5. 5 minus 1 over 0.1 times 1.1 raised to 5. So, ano ba yun? So, hindi pa po. Dahil, naka-deferred na siya. So, again, yung yung present worth ng annuity, again, is 1 year or 1 period ahead of the first payment. So, kung yung first payment mo, yung present worth na to is nandito sa year 5. So, i-compound natin siya from year 5 to year 0. So, 1.1 is to negative 5. So, again, itong P natin ay equivalent sa 10,000. Ayan. So, solving for A, sige na nga. Ito na nga. So, 10,000 equal to A times, wait lang, 1.1 raised to 5 minus 1 over 0.1 times 1.1 raised to 5 times 1.1 is to negative 5. 2.35. So, solving for A, 10,000, so 4248, and 4248 point, lang nabura. Sabihin ko So, next 1 over 0.1 times. So, 10,000 divided by 2.3538. So, 42, 48.4449. So, yan yung A. So, yan yung payment natin. Ayan, sulat natin. Ilan ba yung period natin? So, based dito sa CFD natin, ang payment natin ang period natin ay 10. So, meron tayong 10 periods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yan. So, magkano yung payment natin? 42, 48. Pero, kung mapapansin nyo, yung payment natin, again, nag-start siya sa period 6. So, from period 1 to period 5, wala tayong payment. So, kantuhan ko na lang. So, mag-start lang yung payment natin sa year 6 hanggang dun sa year 10. I mean, period 6 to period 10. So, magkano yung outstanding principal at the beginning of the period? So, dito sa year 0, ang outstanding principal natin is 10,000. So, ano yung interest? So, that is 10,000 times 0.1 na interest rate. So, ito ay 1,000. So, magkano tong principal repaid? Magkano yung principal repaid? So, again, itong principal repaid is payment minus interest rate. So, since wala kang binayaran, so negative. Negative 1,000. So, again, para makuha yung outstanding period nung next outstanding principal ng next period. So, itong principal minus ito. So, 1,000 minus negative 1,000. So, 11,000. So, nangyayari, nadadagdagan ka lang. Kasi nga hindi ka pa nagbabayad. Nagpapatong yung interest. Lumalaki ng lumalaki yung utang mo. So, interest ay 1,1. So, negative 1. So, ito, magiging 12,1. So, 12,1 times 0.1. So, 1,210. So, negative 1,210 pa rin to. Hanggat di ka nagbabayad, so negative pa rin siya. Tapos 12,1 ulit. So, 13,310. So, times 0.1 na interest rate. So, 1330. Negative 1331. Plus 1441. 1464.1. Negative 1464.1. Yan. Tapos, i-add ulit natin. So, plus 14,641. So, 16,105.1 times 0.1. 1610.50. Ayan. So, meron na tayong payment dito. So, again, to get this, so that is payment minus interest. So, 4248.4493 minus 1610.51. 2637.50. 9393. Itong PR, subtract natin dito. So, 16105.1 minus 2637.9393. 13467.807 times 10. So, 1346.7161 minus 4248.4493. 2901.7332. 134672. 2901.73. 10565.4275 times 0.1, 1056.542548. 3 minus 1056.5428. 3191.9065. So again, subtract dun sa outstanding principal at the beginning of the period. Minus 10565.4275 73.521 times 0.1, so 737.3521. 4248.4493. 3511.0972. Tapos, subtract ulit. So, minus 7370.521. 3862.4238 times 0.1. So, 386.2424. So, 4248.4493 minus 386.2424. 3862.206. Ayan. Tapos check natin. Ayan, kung mapapansin nyo, ayan, almost the same yung outstanding principal and then yung principal paid. Tapos check ulit natin kung magtutulad ba yung for natin yung total nito. Negative 1,000, negative 11, negative 1210, negative 1331, negative 1464.1, plus 37.9393, plus 2901.7332, plus 3191.9065, 3511.0972, 3862.2069. So, ito ay 9999.7831. Ayan, so almost the same siya doon sa pangalan. So, tama yung amortization schedule natin. So, nagets ba? So, simple lang siya. Ganyan lang. So, add, subtract lang. Ang pinakagagawin nyo lang talaga dyan ay kuhanan yung annuity. So, again, if meron kayong question regarding this topic na to, tsaka dun sa perpetuity, mag-message lang kayo ulit sa akin. So, thank you sa pakikinig.